What's up, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of America's Best Restaurants. Right now, we are here in Playa del Ray as I'm about to get some delicious Italian food as we are here at Cantalini Salerno Beach Restaurant. And listen, if you guys know anything about me, you know I'm a Jersey boy that loves me some delicious Italian. So I'm really excited to go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. My man Emmanuel, he is about to hook up something fresh. We just seen you make those delicious raviolis, man. Do you do that every day?
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And now you're about to drop it in that water, right?
Yeah, I gotta do it.
All right, cool. So let's get ready. Drop that bad boy right in the water. I'm excited, man.
Okay. We have the raviolis.
Oh, look at those beautiful raviolis. I think these raviolis are ready to be pulled out. Emmanuel.
It's ready.
Let's go, man. All right, so right now, Emmanuel's about to get that delicious Pomodoro sauce. Put that, listen, put it in that nice hot pan. Got it all sizzling right now. Woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about. And it smells so delicious too. And that is a beautiful color red that we're getting off here. That's how you can tell this is a fresh sauce that we're getting. All right, dump those raviolis in there, getting it looking all good. Oh my goodness. Give it a flip, give it a flip, give it a flip, give it a flip. All right, so right now, I'm smelling all that fresh tomato that's inside this wonderful sauce that you got here, man.
It's ready.
Yes, sir. All right, well, let's plate that bad boy. Yeah, man, give me all that. Give me all that. All right.
Ready.
Do you add anything to it, or this is voila, we just done?
That's it.
All right, cool. So we got this beautiful looking ravioli right here. Look at that. Can I get a little Parmesan cheese?
Sure.
Let me sprinkle some Parmesan on here. There we go. It always goes down easy when it's cheesy, baby. Let me get a nice piece right here in the middle. This is gonna be a party in my mouth. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yes, Emmanuel.
Like
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. I love this fresh pasta right here. This fresh homemade pasta is amazing, dude. Cooked perfectly. Almost al dente. I love the cheese that you got here. Oh man, give me a hug, man. Give me a hug. You crushed that, my guy. I love that flavor. That is a perfect ravioli. 10 out of 10. I can't wait to sit down and destroy this entire plate. And then after that, we got a couple more plates for me to touch up on. And we're gonna have a really great conversation when we come right back. All right, so I'm really excited to be here at Cantalini's Salerno Beach Restaurant as I got two delicious meals sitting in front of me that I really can't wait to eat. But I also have two really awesome people to my right of me that I can't wait to talk to right now. I have Lisa and Emily. They are a part of the rich tradition here at Cantalini's. Thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys today.
Well, welcome. Thank you.
First off, I want to talk about how awesome Playa del Ray is. This is a beautiful town. You got the water right over there. What is it like to have a beautiful restaurant in this amazing community?
It is one of the kind of last old beachfront cities that are left in Los Angeles. Most of the beach towns have developed, and we kind of pride ourselves to still be, you know, a little bit laid back here.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that I gotta talk about is the fact that, you know, there is legacy and history in every bite that you take here.
Working with my Aunt Lisa, I've never dreamt of being this close to my family growing up. There was just this underlining trust and knowing that this was like a hub that our family would always be able to come to. And then obviously I have a whole nother lens on growing up in Playa del Ray and the people that were my age and you know what we've all done and our own decisions and what we've made. And so getting to see everybody be in a community that has been as tight-knit as this. I don't know any other communities like this around Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, my grandparents, they both came to Ellis Island or through Ellis Island landed in Massachusetts, and that's where they met. They married and had 2 children, 2 girls. So for the most part, we were all born here. The thing about this restaurant, it opened in 1962, and I used to be a patron here. And I used to think to myself, this is so similar to the food that I grew up on. And Giovanni, who owned it at the time, was very similar to my grandfather. So here I am, I'm almost 25 years of owning this. And everything about Cantalini's is Anna Cantalini. Everything that she taught me as a child about traditional old school Italian is here. And we found the right mix of keeping what was historically here and infusing something new.
You guys have been around for a quarter of a century basically at this point now. What does the future look like? What does the next quarter century look like for Cantalini's?
We are the independent restaurant. I am the owner. It's one person. It's no big corporate thing, right? As long as our customers continue to support us, we hope to be able to obviously stay in the neighborhood and continue to thrive. Emily, she's brought in a much more expanded wine menu. She's doing a lot of trending in Los Angeles' mocktails and some of this stuff. Customers are really loving it. And I love that she does things that I wouldn't think of even doing, right? She can keep it fresh and young and a little bit more contemporary. And at the same time, we're old school. You got chicken piccata, man. It's old school.
Well, that's the best thing about family restaurants, right? Because you got the old school generation doing tradition, but then you got the new generation saying, hey, let's keep that, but we can add to that now. You just keep on building on top of that tradition, generation after generation after generation, until you've built a legacy that is just absolutely untouchable, where people can come here and they're knowing they're getting great food.
Whenever I have parents bringing in their new college students, as they're parting, I always tell them, we're always here if you need anything, whether it be a comfort meal or advice or somewhere safe to just chill and be in your study mode. We're always here for you. That's something that I really like to remind people.
Right, and Cantalini's will come to you.
Yeah.
All of the events of life, whether it be, births, christenings, birthdays, anniversaries, funerals, we're in it.
Yeah.
All the way through a lot of people's lives, and we do a lot of catering in support of those events.
I think it's time for me to
Eat.
get to the eating. Manja!
That's it.
All right, what am I looking at right here?
So that's our chicken piccata, which is a pounded chicken cutlet, lightly breaded and sauteed with fresh lemon and white wine and butter, and our fettuccine Alfredo, which of course you can't get much more old school than that.
Not at all. Okay, so I'm getting some of that fettuccine on here. Also get some of that chicken on here. My goodness. Oh my, that's so good. I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional right now. That is absolute fire. I love the fettuccine and the Alfredo. Your Alfredo sauce is crazy. I mean, that is a phenomenal Alfredo sauce. Not too thick, not too thin, just right. You hit that right point right in the middle. I can taste the flavor of it. It tastes fresh. And that is the main thing I can, and on top of that, this chicken, absolute fire, man. I want to talk about this wine real quick. There's something special that you guys do with the wines, am I correct?
So we like to utilize small winemakers, and obviously that goes all the way through Italy and California, but the boutique wines are what we like to pride ourselves on. I did serve you an Italian Chianti, Tuscan Chianti.
Yeah.
Yes, it is nice and dry. And so, yes, that's kind of that. We also like to enjoy allowing our guests experience really nice things at a very more approachable cost. So even our house Chianti, that would be our house Chianti served up today. It doesn't have to be too fancy for you to feel all of the bells and whistles.
Love having some nice spaghettis with meatballs and a nice Chianti. All right, so I'm gonna move over here. Again, an Italian and American classic, the spaghetti and meatballs. All right, so let me get into this spaghetti. I wanna get all this pasta. That's a meatball. This is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, first off, the flavor inside of that meatball. It is the perfect amount of seasoning, flavor in that meatball.
We need this guy around, huh?
I'm serious though, it's so phenomenal. I mean, this is a destination. There's no other way for me to say it, given the community, given the location, given you guys, given the flavor of the food, given the history. This is a destination location, and I want to thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best Restaurants to highlight you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And you enjoyed the ravioli earlier, right?
Oh, so good. Oh, trust me, I'm ordering takeout. I'm ordering takeout. I don't care if I gotta pay for it. I am getting me a chicken parm on my way out the door.
All right, there you go.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby, man. When I say I want Italian food, this is what I crave. Cantalini's knocked everything out the park, whether it was the spaghetti and meatballs, whether it was the chicken piccata, whether it was those homemade raviolis, man, everything here, you can taste the generations in the flavor. You can taste the care that they gave to every dish that they served me here today. And that's one of the reasons why I love legacy restaurants like this, because for them, it's more than just making a delicious meal for you. It's about showing their family history on a plate. And that's why I love places like Cantalini's. Unfortunately though, it's time for us to keep it pushing from this beautiful town. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for America's Best Restaurants. Hope to see you.